Dear students, in this video, I would like to teach you the 10th exercise in lesson 1. The 10th exercise in lesson 1. Complétez le dialogue avec être, habiter ou parler. Complete the dialogue with être. The transition for être is to be. Habiter. The transition for habiter, to live or to stay. The transitive of parler is to speak. So we need to identify in that particular dash which verb will be suitable, whether it is être or habiter or parler. And you need to know that être, it's a very important irregular verb. Habiter and parler, these two are regular ER verbs. So if you're not familiar with the irregular verbs and the regular verbs, please go and check my other grammar videos, and I have explained in detail how will you be able to find out whether it is a regular verb or an irregular verb. And if it's a regular verb, what kind of regular verb, whether it's a regular verb that ends with ER, or there are some regular verbs that end with IR, there are some regular verbs they end with RE. Please check all the other videos, you'll be able to understand. But now let's do exercise number 10. Let's check this exercise. It's like a dialogue. It's dialogue between a tourist and another person. Okay, Sunita. Now let's check out what the tourist is asking. Vous dash français, mademoiselle? Do you speak French, miss or young lady? So the verb that should be used here is the verb parler, to speak. And you know how to get the stem? You remove the ending er in the infinitive form, in the original form, and you'll get the stem parl. If you remove er, you'll get parl. That's your stem. I've written in blue color. And when the subject is VOUS, your regular ER verb ending is EZ. So this is how you need to put the verb parler in this dash according to the subject pronoun vous. You should know how to conjugate this verb in present tense. Vous parlez français, mademoiselle? You speak French, miss? And what Sunita is saying? Oui, monsieur. Yes, sir. Je dash un peu. I speak a little. So the same verb parler should be used in the second dash. And how do you get your stem? Remove er, you get your stem parl. But when the subject is je, your regular er verb ending is what? E. When it is vous, it is ez. But when it is je, the ending is e. So, yes, sir, I speak a little. Oui, monsieur, je parle un peu. The tourist is asking another question. Vous dash à Madurai? You dash in Madurai? You can ask yourself which verb will be suitable in this dash. You can't say you speak, but you can use the verb habiter, to live or to stay, because you're talking about a place. So you live in Madurai. The verb habiter, it's a regular ER verb like parler. So how will you get your stem? By removing the ending ER, you'll get the stem HABIT. That's your stem. So I've written it in blue color. And when the subject is vous, I hope you remember the ending. It's always EZ when the subject is vous. So, vous habitez à Madurai? Do you live in Madurai? And what how Sunita will answer? Oui, monsieur. Yes, sir. Je dash Tamil. Since I live in Madurai, that means I am a Tamilian and I speak Tamil. So here we need to use I am. I am comes from the verb être. It's a very important irregular verb. So when the subject is je, your être present tense form is suis. Je suis Tamil. And here we need to use the verb parler, because here we are talking about the language Tamil. So je parle Tamil. Yes, I speak Tamil. So here we need to use the verb parler. It's a regular ER verb I hope you remember you remove ER to get your stem. And when the subject is je, your regular ER verb we have already seen in our second sentence, it is E. The same thing we need to put here. So, oui, monsieur. Yes, sir. Je suis Tamil. Je parle Tamil. Yes, sir. I'm a Tamilian and I speak Tamil. The next question or the next sentence, the tourist is saying, Moi, je dash parisien. Now he's talking about his nationality or from which city he has come. He's saying, me, I am a Parisian. I'm a person from Paris. So here we need to use the verb être. And we know when it is je, your present tense of être is what? S-U-I-S. Moi, je suis parisien. Me, I am from Paris. Ma femme et moi, my wife and I, nous dash touristes. My wife and I, we dash tourists. We can't use the verb habiter in this dash. We can't use the verb parler in this dash, but we need to use the verb être. So I told you être is an important irregular verb. So when the subject is nous, your present tense spelling for être is what? S-O-M-M-E-S. Nous sommes, and the nous sommes touristes. We are tourists. Sunita. Elle dash anglais. She dash English. So Sunita wants to know whether the wife of this tourist, whether she speaks English. So she asked the question, Elle parle anglais? See, we are using the verb parler. It's a regular ER verb. I hope you remember how to get the stem. Remove ER, you get the stem PARL. And when the subject is L, your regular ER verb ending is again E. So please remember, for je also it is E. For L also it is E. And for vous, it is EZ. So these are the regular ER verbs we need to remember. So, does she speak English? Elle parle anglais? Oui. Nous dash anglais un peu. Yes, we speak a little English. So, here we're going to use the verb parler. It's a regular ER verb, you remember. You remove ER, you get your stem PARL. And when the subject is NOUS, what's your regular ER verb ending? It's ONS. Remember, for je, it is E. The regular ER verb ending is E. For L, it is EZ, E. For vous, it is EZ. And for nous, it is ONS. Slowly, you need to learn the endings of all these verbs. Nous parlons anglais un peu. We speak a little English. And what Sunita is saying, it is your first visit. C'est votre première visite. Here we are using the verb is. Is comes from this verb être. He is, she is, it is. So they're asking the question, it is your first visit. So we need to put est. And what the tourist is saying? Oui, yes. And what Sunita is saying? She's ending the dialogue by saying, Bon séjour en Inde, monsieur. So Sunita, she's very happy that this tourist, this family has come to India. So she's saying, have a nice stay in India, sir. Bon séjour en Inde, monsieur.